Hey guys, my name is Tito. I make videos on personal finance, saving and investing on my other channel. On this channel, I talk about other things, like today when I'll be reviewing the new Inkblot Studios film, The Blood Covenant. The Blood Covenant is a film about three friends who fall on hard times, and in a bid to solve their money problems, they inadvertently start engaging in money rituals, but at a very high price. The movie stars Tobi Bakre, Shawn Faqua, and Uzor Arukwe. Now, first of all, I should say that if you guys have already watched my review of The Man of God, or you're going to watch that review after this review, you'll notice that I'm wearing the same clothes. It's because obviously both films came out this weekend and I'm filming both reviews back to back and I can't really be bothered to change my clothes. So that explains that. Now, The Blood Covenant. I've been looking forward to this film since I saw the trailer of it in December of 2021 at the premiere of Superstar. And what struck me when I saw the trailer was the cast. Awesome cast. Three of Nollywood's finest leading men. Uzor Arukwe, Shawn Faqua, and Tobi Bakre. So that cast alone, as well as the other people in the movie, really got me interested in seeing this film. But did the film live up to my expectations? That's what we're going to find out in this review. Let's begin by looking at the performances in The Blood Covenant. I just noticed that my background light wasn't on before. It's on now though. Yes, the performances: Tobi Bakre, Uzor Arukwe, and Shawn Faqua. They play Eddie, Jite, and Osaino, three childhood friends who stay in touch through the years. And their performances in this film were believable as three childhood friends who stay in touch, who have money issues or money problems. Uzor's character, Jite, is the one who is settled down, started a family. Tobi's character, Eddie, is, a hustling real estate agent trying to make ends meet. And Shawn's character, Osaino, is a junkie and a fraudster. And they're all believable, but I think the issue I had with their performances was that there wasn't anything particularly memorable about their performances. I've seen each of these actors in other projects where they give fantastic, very memorable performances, but in this film, they were just average guys. And yeah, I don't know if that's what the director wanted or that's what they were going for, but perhaps I was expecting a bit more. Moving on to the female actresses in this movie, Omowunmi Dada, fantastic actress as well, but I feel she wasn't really squeezed to bring out a fantastic performance. She doesn't have that much screen time as well, but I feel like we could have gotten more out of her performance or her acting in this film. Ufoma McDermott plays a police officer. The issue I had with her character was the fact that she was modeled after an American cop, not a Nigerian police officer. I mean, what Nigerian police officer goes around, playing with a Rubik's Cube? It didn't feel genuine to me. Finally, Erica and Nlewedim. Let me choose my words very carefully because Erica has those fans, right? Erica, I've seen her in two movies, The Devil in Agbada, I should say, and The Blood Covenant. And in both films, I saw Erica. I didn't see a character. I didn't see a performance. And I think the sign of a really good actor is for them to transform and for you to see them as a different kind of person or the character that they're trying to embody. But with these films that I've seen Erica in, I'm yet to get that. So I don't know if it's just me. If you guys have seen Erica's movies, please let me know in the comment section down below. Bolanle Olukanni was also in the movie. She was okay, and so was Shalewa, Ashafa. I can't remember Shalewa's surname, but she was in the film as well. What I liked the story in this film. Not that it was necessarily different. I mean, you feel like you've seen something like this before. Particularly, it will remind you a bit of Living in Bondage 2. But I did like the story. There were things that happened that I didn't see coming, and there were a few twists in there, and it was actually captivating at certain points. So yes, I liked the story. I also liked the premiere. I was invited for the premiere, and it was a fun event. There was red everywhere and fake Naira notes on the floor, and it was nice. It really depicted the whole blood money, theme of the event. Everyone was looking really nice. There were lots of stars there. I saw a few friends. It was a good event. So yeah, that's what I liked about the movie. What I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that it felt like this film was focused more on the story than it was on the acting. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of a good story and a well-told story, but this film had some really good actors in it who could have delivered some really great performances, but I feel like the director just didn't squeeze out really memorable performances from these actors. So, and I was looking out for memorable performances. They were good. Shawn Faqua is always good. He always goes above and beyond. Tobi was good as well. People around me kept on saying Tobi is actually a good actor, because we don't see Tobi in too many movies. So it kind of caught them off guard. I know Tobi is a good actor, but they didn't know. So don't get me wrong. The acting was, for me, it was just okay. I don't know about the other people in the cinema. I don't know how you'd feel when you'd see it. Secondly, there are a few coincidences and unrealistic scenarios in this film. For example, in one scene, one man subdues 3 grown, able-bodied men. Even though they're unconscious, I don't see how that one guy expected to subdue 3 grown men. Especially seeing that this one guy was a man of means. He had lots of money, so he could have had bodyguards and thugs and other guys to help subdue these 3 guys. But he goes and tries to do it alone, and it just goes wrongly. I didn't see why he didn't have his staff help him do what he was trying to do in that scene. And what's more is that after that scene, or within that scene, the police suddenly show up out of nowhere, just like that. And that didn't seem, it didn't seem plausible. It didn't seem logical at the same time. Another part that, raised question marks for me in this movie was when the 3 main characters, they're in the club with their ladies, right? And then they leave the club and they go on a mission, and they leave their ladies in the club, and they're gone like pretty much all night. None of them calls their women, to find out if they're still in the club, if they've gone home, how they're doing. That doesn't happen. And their women too don't call them, while they're out. So that felt like a lack of attention to detail. And I felt that way at several points in this film. And this film could have been great. I think it's that lack of attention to detail that kept this movie from being a great movie and just made it end up being a good movie, in my opinion. And another thing is that I don't think there was a money shot in this film. And what I mean by that is that when you see a really good film, there are some scenes that really stick in your mind. For example, the whipping scene in King of Boys, the series, where Shalewa is whipping herself after dipping the whip in pepper, or Uzor Arukwe's "Where is my money" scene in Sugar Rush.
Where is my money?
There are just some memorable shots or scenes that stick in your mind after you see a movie. I don't know if I got that with this film. That's me anyway. Please go and see this film. It's a good film, but if you do see the film, or if you have seen the film, let me know in the comments down below what scene really stuck out for you in this movie, The Blood Covenant. Who should see it? See The Blood Covenant if you like those films where the characters are trying to get rich quick through illegal means, of course. If you like that type of film, then I think you'll enjoy The Blood Covenant. Also see it if you like the actors in this film. It's actually a good one. And if I didn't go for the premiere, I definitely would have seen this film in the cinemas regardless. So in conclusion, it was a good film. This is Fiyin Gambo, director Fiyin Gambo's second movie. He directed The Wait last year. I wasn't a big fan, personally, but he did this film as well. And I think if I could give Fiyin Gambo any feedback, it would be pay attention to details, the little stuff, the small things, they matter as well. There are things here and there that that distracted me and gave me question marks, as I was watching this film. For example, Uzor's character and Erika's character, right? The way they kept on talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, clearly they're billionaires in Naira, but their environment, their home, nothing spoke to that. I didn't feel the opulence and the luxury and the wealth that people like that have. So yeah, that detail was missing. And even with Alex Ekubo's character, little things here and there, and also the performances from your actors, I think they can be better. That's why I love Biodun Stephen. Biodun Stephen squeezed a fantastic performance out of each and every one of her main characters, but I don't feel like I get that when I see Fiyin Gambo's movies, although it's just been 2 movies thus far. But hey, that's my feedback anyway. Take it as you will. But like I said, enjoyable movie. See it if you haven't seen it already. Give me your feedback as well in the comment section down below too. But it was a good one. Could have been great, but it was good. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this movie review, I really hope that you did. Please like it by clicking on the like button just underneath the video. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel as well by clicking on the red subscribe button. On my channel, I do Nollywood movie reviews. Most of them are spoiler free. So if that's something that's up your alley, then please subscribe to my channel as well. I'm really trying to grow my numbers and grow my community on this channel. And I don't just do Nollywood movie reviews, I also talk about relationships. To check out my playlist of relationship videos, you can click the card in the corner of the screen. I always say that there's something for everyone with my relationship videos, so check it out and find the video that's right up your alley. Feel free to also share my videos too with anyone who you feel will enjoy it. If you're in a group where you guys talk about movies or Nollywood films, you can take the link of this video and you can drop it in that group and everybody will be happy. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you've seen The Blood Covenant or if you plan on seeing it, let me know in the comment section down below. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Take care, guys, and be sure to check out my review of The Man of God, which I've also filmed this weekend and which also comes out this weekend. Thank you, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.